This is delicious jelly made with dandelion flowers, and I'll show you how this works. Meow today! First, we start with finding dandelion flowers. Lots of dandelion flowers and friends to help. Take a little basket and good sunny weather with you. You only need the blooming flowers, no stems, no leaves, no roots. And make sure there are no little insects stuck in the flowers. Fö and Sumsel prefer relaxing in the sunshine while I'm doing all the work. My friend Nala comes by to check how many flowers we already have. She's such a lovely, sweet old lady. Only collect as many flowers as you need for your jelly and leave the other ones for bees and other friends. And once the basket is full, get home, take a good smell and start separating the yellow petals from the green parts. If you chose to keep the green parts, it's okay. It just adds some little bitter flavor to your jelly. I recommend doing this with some friends, because it takes quite a lot of time. As I collected so many flowers, I'm sitting here for around 2 hours in total for separating the greens from the yellows. If you're not sure about how much you enjoy doing this, start with a small amount of dandelions. By the way, don't worry, I added the recipe for beginners in the descriptions. After hours of separating flowers, it's finally done. And Fö thinks they smell awesome. Pour fresh water into a cooking pot and put the heat on until it's boiling. Carefully add your yellow dandelion leaves and let them cook for a few minutes. Turn off the heat, cover the dandelion soup and let this rest overnight, or better for 24 hours. Next day you can remove the yellow petals. In a first step, I like doing this by hand. And make sure you keep as much of the liquid as possible. In a second step, I take a cheesecloth or just cotton fabric to filter the last tiny petals out. Collect the dandelion soup in a bowl so you can clean your cooking pot for the next step. Get the yellow liquid back into the cleaned cooking pot and add freshly squeezed lemon juice. Final ingredient is jelly sugar. There are many different options in each country, so I recommend reading what it says on the package about the right amount for gelling liquid. And again, boil the whole thing and make sure you prepared enough cleaned glass jars. At the moment your jelly is boiling, everything has to go fast. I prefer using a smaller cooking pot just for filling up the jars, as this makes it so much easier. It still requires a lot of focusing not to spill half of it around on the table. Always remember the jelly is hot. Do not touch it with your bare hands. I get help from my silicone mouse mittens for closing the jars and putting them upside down so there's no chance for air coming into the jelly and makes it stay good for a long time. It is said that this stays good for months and in the fridge until 1 year or even longer. But to be honest, I never found out, because it always gets eaten very quickly and it is a lovely present for family and friends. This looks so delicious. And don't worry about happy little accidents. They can happen and make at least my friend Pfö very happy. And this is the end result. Doesn't it look adorable? Most people eat dandelion jelly with bread. I eat it directly out of the jar because it's so delicious. 1 spoon for Pfö, 1 spoon for Sumsel, 1 spoon for me.